message out to Pakistan, to China, the Prime Minister celebrating Diwali with soldiers. You saw the Prime Minister right there, his Diwali outreach. He's gone ahead and said that the world is against expansionism. He's gone ahead and boosted the morale of the forces as well. He's in Jaisalmer at the moment in Rajasthan at the Longewala post. Big message that is going out to Pakistan and China today on from India. Prime Minister is going on to explain how army is self-reliant. He's also gone ahead and given the big morale booster to our Jawans who are celebrating Diwali today away from their homes. And the Prime Minister year after year does this. This time around he decided to be at Longewala in Jaisalmer, going on to tell the Jawans how the entire country stands with our forces today. And he spoke about expansionism as well and how the world is against expansionism. He's given out a strong message. He's said that he's proud of our forces. Spoken about how our Indian forces are Atmanirbhar, they are self-reliant, batting for Atmanirbhar even in the defense sector. He also boasted vocal for local in India. He spoke about vocal for local for the defense sector as well. In fact, let's just listen into some very important takeaways from his address there.
पाकिस्तान की सेना बांग्लादेश के निर्दोष नागरिकों पर अत्याचार कर रही थी, जुल्म कर रही थी, नरसंहार कर रही थी। बहन बेटियों पर अमानवीय जुल्म हो रहे थे और पाकिस्तान की सेना के लोग कर रहे थे। इन हरकतों से पाकिस्तान का घृणित चेहरा उजागर हो रहा था। भयंकर रूप दुनिया के सामने पाकिस्तान का प्रकट हो रहा था। इन सब से दुनिया का ध्यान हटाने के लिए पाकिस्तान ने हमारे देश की पश्चिमी सीमाओं पर मोर्चा खोल दिया। पाकिस्तान को लगता था कि भारत की पश्चिम सीमा पर मोर्चा खोल दूंगा, दुनिया में भारत ने ये कर दिया, भारत के वो कर दिया करके रोता रहूंगा और बांग्लादेश के सारे पाप उनके छिप जाएंगे। लेकिन हमारे सैनिकों ने जो मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया, पाकिस्तान को लेने के देने पड़ गए। मेजर कुलदीप सिंह चांदपुरी के नेतृत्व में भारतीय वीरों ने टैंकों से लैस दुश्मन के सैनिकों को धूल चटा दी, उनके मंसूबों को नेस्त नाबूद कर दिया। कभी कभी मुझे लगता है कि कुलदीप जी के माता पिता ने उनका नाम कुलदीप भले रखा था, उनको लगा होगा ये कुल का दीपक है, लेकिन वो कुलदीप जी ने अपने पराक्रम से उस नाम को ऐसे सार्थक कर दिया, ऐसे सार्थक कर दिया कि वे सिर्फ कुलदीप नहीं, वे राष्ट्रदीप बन गए, राष्ट्रदीप बन गए।
Rahul Srivastava is now joining us live for the very latest. Rahul, the Prime Minister this year chose to be at Longewala post and at this point of time giving out a very strong and stern message out to Pakistan and to China as well. At the same time boosting the morale of our soldiers, celebrating Diwali with them. What do you make of it?
Shati, I think multiple messages sent out by the Prime Minister. Now, just yesterday we had skirmish with Pakistan in which Indian forces retaliated strongly. The Prime Minister has brought that back. that Pakistan remains a very cantankerous, problematic neighbor, and India has dealt with firmly in the past and will keep dealing firmly in future. The Prime Minister standing among soldiers at a border outpost, sending out a message to all the soldiers manning the LAC, the LOC, or the international borders of the country, be it land, sea, and air. And there are some very evocative elements in it that I have brought the sweets and the love and affection and the care of the entire nation, not just some sweets to the border outpost to the soldiers. I think that's a really emotive element of his speech. But beyond that, if you look at it, if you see the very strong signal to set out not just to Pakistan but also to China, he has said that expansionist tendencies are a major concern all across the globe. He said, आज पूरा विश्व विस्तारवादी ताकतों से परेशान है. विस्तारवाद एक तरह की मानसिक विकृति है. It's a malady. He is saying that 18th century people are thinking like the 18th century. He is saying that if somebody tries to test us, then India's response will be as vehement and potent that that nobody can actually fathom at this moment. What the Prime Minister has done, address the troops, address the enemies and the rivals and the aggressors at the borders, and at the end, he has talked about, as we were discussing earlier, the need for COVID-19 protocols and the safety and precaution, and then the three messages in the end of his speech, in which he has talked about innovate, get into something. This is not a message to the soldiers, but I think to all the citizens, innovate, bring something new. He has said that include yoga in your daily habits, and then beyond your mother tongue, Hindi or English, learn one more Indian language. I think it's a very wholesome messaging the Prime Minister has done on the eve of on Diwali, which is being celebrated across the country.
Rahul, he also spoke a lot about expansionism as well as to how India is again this kind of 18th century thinking of expansionism. If you could throw some light on that as well, Rahul.
Yes, Chetty, that's what I said, that the Prime Minister spoke in a very clear tongue as far as not mentioning the name China or any other nation. But the Prime Minister very clearly said that the government has maintained that China has expansionist tendencies and is creating conflict not just within India but several other neighboring partners. And what he has said, that this is an 18th century tendency where a nation wants to expand, threatening the territorial integrity of other countries. And the Prime Minister's message is extremely clear that the nation, India, will be dealing with it very firmly. As far as the territorial integrity and sovereignty, the Prime Minister's message is extremely clear. If you see the lines where he's talking about Longowal, that this post is known across the world, and will also the fact that how the military capabilities of our Indian soldiers are beyond doubt, and how each act of aggression towards India will be dealt with very firmly. I think this is a very clear signal being sent out to China, and I think also to the soldiers who are right now camping in that region, guarding some very remote outposts where the temperatures are perhaps, and the climate is perhaps the harshest in the world. I think this will definitely warm the heart of the soldiers which are posted in those hostile terrains.